sure the Archie's logo faces the camera.
How We Roll premieres Thursday, 9:30, 8:30 Central on CBS.
Let's get started with some topics.
I'm, of course, way too old for dating apps.
I'm using a profile picture from 1987, so...
We all need more fun in our lives.
My voice sounds the same.
Truth or conga?
We like to bust the move here.
We're just getting started at the top.
It's Friday, March 25th, and it's time for The Talk. Jennifer Hudson's $45,000 engagement ring is being auctioned off, but social media's divided over whether anyone would want a used ring from a failed relationship. Mary J. Blige gets candid about not having children. Find out what she prioritized over parenthood. And do partners have to binge watch popular TV shows together? A therapist says your relationship could suffer if you don't. You'll want to see his TikTok message. Then from the hit CBS drama NCIS Los Angeles, Special Agent Kenzie Blythe herself, the wonderful Daniela Rua is here. Plus, the competition is back on with the Battle of the Wings. It's another round of the Talk's Food Face-Off. Buffalo versus Memphis. And we wrap up Hilarious Host Week with Emmy-nominated actress and comedian Kim Whitley. And from the Netflix special Chappelle's Home Team, Earthquake Legendary, it's Earthquake. So, let's talk.
We can talk it out. So what you got if you don't live loud? We're getting now, so let's talk it out right now. We're getting now, so let's talk it out.
Today, but we are wrapping up our Hilarious Host Week with two very funny superstars. We have Emmy-nominated actress, comedian, and co-host of the Two Funny Mamas podcast, Kim Whitley, and from the SiriusXM radio show Quake's House and the Netflix special Earthquake Legendary, Earthquake himself. Welcome to you both. Oh my goodness, rock stars in the house, as always. It's been a good week.
I'm so happy that both of you are here because we've been friends for years. But I have a really bad story about Kim Whitley.
Please say it. Please say it.
Well, it's not a bad story, but then I had to pick up my game, Natalie Morales.
What happened?
It was the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Yes!
And we were both chasing the same football player.
On what team?
I can't believe you about to tell me. Oh, yeah, I'm about to tell it. And I lost, ladies and gentlemen. Because Kim Whitley brought her A game. You sure did, you sneaky devil.
I love it.
You remember that, right?
I just remember.
Baby. We had a good time, didn't we?
But now that I see how he turned out, we both dodged the bullet.
Yeah. You are part of a team of comics. It's the Maryland, D.C., the DMV comics.
Yes.
Right. Wanda Sykes.
Yes.
Chris.
Thomas,
Chris
Chappelle,
Rock, Dave Chappelle.
Martin Lawrence, Tommy Davidson. Yeah.
Tommy Davidson?
Yes.
And both he and I, you were in the Air Force.
Yes, 9 years.
We salute you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Air Force
now
family
I wish I would
here,
have played
too.
football. Since I heard what y'all was doing.
You missed out on playing football. All right, let's get started though with our topic with Jennifer Hudson. Her former fiance, professional wrestler David Otunga, is reportedly putting her old engagement ring up for auction. Okay, here it is. It is estimated to be worth about $45,000. That is a big rock. Jennifer and David, you may know they had a bitter split. One person online commented, "Yep, just what every woman wants, a used engagement ring that led to a breakup." Would you be okay with giving or receiving a used engagement ring,
listen,
Jerry?
listen.
Jerry's really hot to go on this. Go for
Listen,
it.
first of all, let me just say, I'm always looking for a deal.
Come on now.
Okay, now hold on a second. I know there's some bad juju surrounding this ring, but isn't that what, like, those sonic jewelry cleaners are for? If you put it in there?
No.
Doesn't it
That rock comes from history.
wash the negativity off of it?
Not for me. Not for me.
You got something there. Turn a positive from a negative. It didn't work with the last relationship. Let's make it work with this one. Take a failure
No, I
to
don't.
a winner.
Well, I think, first of all, you should sage the ring. And let me tell you something. I'll take any kind of ring. It could be a used ring, a dug-up ring. It could be one of those ring pops. I wouldn't care. Let me tell you something. I was engaged 7 times. I gave back all the rings. Well, kinda.
Wait, what do you mean, kind
You just turn them into something different, like a diamond cross.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Repurpose.
Now, I don't understand what the big deal is, because let's say it's Elizabeth Taylor jewelry.
Well, yeah.
That makes a difference.
Sure.
Like when she was in that white diamond commercial and she threw that jewelry on there and said it works for me, and that dude won the card game, I'll take that jewelry every day.
I'm like, I don't want any negativity associated with any piece of jewelry I get. That thing has got to be new, pristine. It's got to, like, come with, you know, this is our history together, and you don't want to buy whatever comes before that. Now, I get you think it may be a bargain, Jerry, but a $45,000 ring is no bargain in my book. So.
Nat, did you say you want it clean and new?
It doesn't have to be
from cold.
It doesn't
It's
have
a
to be
black
clean
rock.
and new. It just, I don't want history to be bad.
Oh, ungrateful.
Look at her. Look at her. No,
Ungrateful. Be happy wherever you get one from. Just ungrateful. These times, I don't care where you got it from. I love you. Put the ring on. Throw it on.
There you go.
I don't want to call anyone out, but when I got engaged to my wife, my wife did happen to have one of those, like, monocles and was like,
She had the jewelers out. She had the jewelers out.
to make sure.
Is this real?
Yeah, well, wanted to make sure it wasn't lab made. There were all kinds of questions.
All right. Oh, here's another question for you guys. Do partners have to binge watch new TV shows together? And should you get your partner's permission before starting a new one? Believe it or not. No? Okay, believe it or not, it actually causes a lot of stress in some relationships. But there's a counselor on TikTok, Mr. TikTok Counselor, who's sharing his advice. Take a look.
Always ask your partner if they want to watch a new TV series with you. I don't care what it is or how much you think they'll hate it. If you're in a committed relationship, you need to ask your sweetie if they want to go on the emotional journey with you. I've seen beautiful relationships torn apart. Always ask before starting a new show. I just saved your relationship.
I don't know what kind of
Save
relationship.
your relationship.
I don't know what kind of relationship he into, but that's the reason why you have multiple TVs. Listen, if you lose your woman because you started a show and without her, you might as well get a side chick already, because your relationship is over with. Listen, me and my woman starts a relationship. We start a series all the time. I only watch 1 or 2 episodes. She continues on. I don't get mad at her.
Right.
I look at her and say, I'm like a white woman in a horror movie. Go without me. Finish the series. Finish it, baby. I don't want to hold you back. Save yourself. See the rest of the show. Ain't no telling when I'm going to get to episode 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. Save yourself. Ain't no sense of both of us not seeing it. Go without me.
Wait a minute. All the white women in the audience going, yep, he know us. He know us.
You get my thing is, you got to get a good show. If you really want your relationship to last, like watch something like Game of Thrones. 8 seasons with a 2-year gap. That's how I keep my man. I get one of those, I wouldn't watch like the first 48, nothing like that. But you get a good long series.
Game of...
Huh?
Didn't the baby get killed at the birthday party?
I know.
Did you say the baby got... You got to get a long-running series. That's how you keep your relationship.
Yeah.
But I did date a dude, and his cable got cut off, so that kind of... That kind of messed up. You couldn't watch nothing. Couldn't watch nothing right there.
Absolutely.
Jerry, you and your wife share a lot of TV together. TV time.
We do, and actually, I have to say, listening to Mr. Earthquake, it makes a lot of sense. If you know, I tell my wife, like, go ahead and, you know, watch whatever you want to watch. Now, if I skip ahead on my wife turns into the murderer in that horror movie. My wife is literally, if I start watching a show without my wife, she's like, oh, okay, boop, boop, boop. Hey, 1-800-DIVORCE, it's over.
Yeah.
Really?
But listen,
Yeah, we had to watch.
there are some shows that you want to watch alone, like Bridgerton.
You better know it.
Bridgerton, coming soon, right?
You better know
You
it.
all know what I'm talking
And
about.
rewind it.
Yeah.
Rewind it and pause it.
And slow-mo. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
snap.
You went too far.
You
All
want to
right,
watch
coming
Snap?
up next, find out why one of the world's most loved foodies says she is actually not a competent cook. We'll be right back.
Be ready for whatever life throws your way. Dial Skin Smart Formula balances moisturizing conditioners and gentle cleansers, leaving a fresh scent and clean, soft skin. Dial. Count on clean.
On a day without migraine, my whole body feels free. Because my eyes don't shy from the light, my head doesn't pound, and my stomach isn't nauseous.
It's time for migraine prevention delivered differently through an IV infusion. It's time for Vyepti, a preventive treatment for migraine in adults. Vyepti is designed to start working fast and to last with a 30-minute IV infusion 4 times a year, delivering 100% of the medication directly into your bloodstream. The power of a Vyepti infusion can help to reduce monthly migraine days. Some had fewer migraine days with the very first treatment. Don't take if allergic to Vyepti. Common side effects are allergic reactions, stuffy nose, and scratchy throat. Allergic reactions include rash, swelling, trouble breathing, hives, and redness of the face. Now, you can choose to infuse with migraine prevention delivered differently. Talk to a migraine specialist today to learn more about Vyepti.
Why is Ice-T in a speedwalking crew?
It's probably the heart-shaped Honey Nut Cheerios. He found out they can help lower cholesterol. Now he's taking care of his heart in fun new ways.
Speedy T's, heart formation.
Get moving. They're only here for a limited time.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you line.
Need.
Liberty Bibbity.
Cut.
Liberty. Are we married to Mutual? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
JC tried Game Flings for the first time the other day and forgot where she was. You can always spot a first-time Game Flings user.
My advice in this one very specific case is to definitely put all your Reese's eggs in one basket. And that your basket be enormous. Oh, and that your basket have wheels so you can roll it around from place to place.
In 15 years, you drink about 15,000 cups of coffee. So Colgate created new Optic White Pro Series toothpaste with the power to remove 15 years of stains for a Pro Series smile. New Colgate Optic White Pro Series.
What do we got?
Homicide case. I'll send you the details.
I promise we are gonna find her.
Just saved that woman's life. I know what's at stake, and I can do this.
A new FBI Tuesday 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Ina Garten, she's a beloved Food Network superstar, adored by fans around the world, but her fans may be surprised to learn that she's actually not always very comfortable in the kitchen. Ina tells Page Six, quote, "Cooking is really hard for me. If I'm making dinner for 4 people, I'm like, how's this going to happen? I really am. I'm really not a confident cook." Is there something that you're good at but you're not confident about? And I will say, I am with Ina. This is me. I have a cookbook. I love to cook. But whenever I have people coming over, I stress the night before. I'm like, do I have enough food? How do I make it? Do I cook it just right? And then if there are leftovers, I'm like, they didn't like it. They don't like it. They didn't like my cooking. And I stress about that. What about you guys? Cam, do you have something that you're not?
I had to stop writing down the things. The list got really long. Okay. But it's going to be strange. You are stand up.
Really?
That you are good at it, but you're not confident.
Yeah, isn't it?
How so? What?
Well, I think, when you've been doing stand up for so long, I don't think I go on the road enough or practice at home. I don't really like doing stand up in LA. I love doing it out on the road, but I don't practice enough. So when it's time to go do the stand up, I'm like, oh my God, am I ready? Yeah. Of course, I always go out and I do well, but I'm not confident. It's a strange thing. And I don't know if I will ever get confident.
I got that confidence. I mean, but it ain't with comedy. It's with love making. I know I'm good at it, but I'm not confident with it. I get no roses. I hear no noises. You know what I mean? I know I'm good at it, but
I didn't want to say.
I never get a referral. You never came back when we did it.
Wait!
Did he just say Kim Whitley never called him back?
Oh no, she ghosted me. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. First of all, we didn't go all the way. First of all. Oh, we did?
See what I mean? See, you don't even remember it.
You might have a point.
I thought I was in there doing my best there, boy.
This is.
Okay. What about you, Jerry?
I just want to say this is turning into a completely different daytime show.
Yeah, I'll say.
Coming up next, we're going to find out if Mr. Quake is the father.
Liquid liner goes hyper easy with Hyper Easy Liquid Liner from Maybelline, New York. Flex tip for no skips. Hexagonal grip won't slip. Skip the struggle, not the line. Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liquid Liner, only from Maybelline, New York.
If you have advanced non-small cell lung cancer, your first treatment could be a chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works differently. It could mean a chance to live longer. Opdivo plus Yervoy is for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Together, Opdivo plus Yervoy helps your immune system launch a response that fights cancer in 2 different ways. Opdivo plus Yervoy equals a chance for more time together, more family time, more time to remember. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or received chest radiation. Here's to a chance to live longer. Ask your doctor about the combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to all those in our clinical trials.
I don't think I can do this. You said you wanted to feel the power of Cricket 5G. I thought you meant like live streaming. Oh, we're live streaming, all right. Let's roll. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Lots of vitamins A and C. And only 45 calories a serving. Good morning indeed. V8, the original plant-powered drink. Veg up.
What can I do with less asthma? With Dupixent, I can do more yard work, teamwork, long walks.
Game on!
That's how you do more with Dupixent. which helps prevent asthma attacks. Dupixent's not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma that can improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. It can reduce or even eliminate oral steroids. And here's something important. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Are you ready to do more with less asthma?
Hey, come on.
Just ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
The power of what it feels like to be seen and the content that we consume. And that's why we are so proud of our partnership with See Her, the leading global movement to eliminate gender bias in advertising and media. And they work diligently throughout the industry to ensure women and girls are accurately portrayed. CBS is proudly committed to this important movement with a segment called See Her Stories of the Day, because if you can see her, you can be her. Now, today's story features the Queen, Mary J. Blige. The 51-year-old music icon doesn't have children, and she recently told Daily Pop why she doesn't see kids in her future. Take a look.
You think you're ever going to get to the day where you're like, damn, I maybe should have done it?
Well, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, so I'm good. Listen, I have nieces and nephews forever. And I'm always watching how people are scrambling around for babysitters. I don't want to go. I don't want to go through that. I like my freedom. I like being able to get up and go and move and do what I want to do. I don't want to have to tend to someone all the time, Yes. Right now, that's what I'm at, but, I don't think it's going to happen.
So how much do you factor your freedom when deciding whether or not to have kids? And Kim, you have a great story.
I do. Yeah. First of all, big ups to Mary for saying making that decision.
Yes.
That's her decision, and I understand where she's coming from. 11 years ago, let me tell you something. I got a phone call. The young girl that I was mentoring, she said she had a baby, and the hospital called me. It was really the social worker. They called and said, we have your baby. I was like, what? I was like, I didn't order a baby. What y'all talking about? Honey, she didn't think it was funny, and she said, look, you got 20 minutes to make a decision. Either you want this baby or the baby's going to go into the system. And I remember I broke out in hives and I was shaking. And my mother looked at me and she said, baby, she said, you don't have a man, you don't have any kids,
right,
and you probably got one egg left. She said, real talk. She said, go get that baby. She said, don't think about it, just go get the baby.
Right.
God will take care of you. And that's why I understand I can't have nannies and people raising him. It is absolutely every day, am I making the right decision on raising this child, because I'm developing a human being.
Right.
I got to keep this little boy alive. I got to make sure he eats. I got to make sure he does his math. And it's just been very, so I understand you have got to be very clear before you say, I'm going to have a child and make a plan. I just wish, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yes.
But Kim, for those of us who know you, you are an incredible mother, and you are so dedicated to your son.
It's a hard job. It's a hard job.
And by the way, that was God's plan.
That's
intervening.
Right.
That was God's plan.
God's plan.
For more information on the See Her campaign, just go to thetalk.com. Coming up next, we're going to get a preview of this week's back-to-back episodes of NCIS Los Angeles from a star and director, Daniela Rua. Don't go away.
Don't miss out on our latest Save the Day deals. We featured 5 amazing products designed to bring more comfort and convenience to your everyday life, with discounts up to 81% off. To check them out, go to morningsave.com.
Are you on Medicaid or Medicare? The U.S. government recently announced that 12.2 million citizens are eligible for additional benefits beyond what they received from the original Medicare or Medicaid.
These benefits include up to $3,500 of dental credit, up to $1,272 to spend at your local pharmacy, and up to $170 added back to your Social Security check every month.
It's easy to see if you qualify.
Just call Go Medicare at 800-671-9982
and see if you're one of over 12 million who may qualify.
for up to $3,500 of dental credit, up to $1,272 to spend at your local pharmacy, and up to $170 added back to your Social Security check every month.
This call is 100% free with no obligation to enroll. So call today.
At 800-671-9982. That's 800-671-9982.
Oh, look at that one.
Look at those two. When is the last time they were this happy?
I know, right? This place is pretty special.
It really is.
12 weeks ago, bladder leaks would have held me back. And living without pads, liners, or leak-proof underwear felt like just a dream. But now, the 1 in 3 women who experience bladder leaks can eliminate them in 12 weeks with Anovo. Because Anovo's Smart Shorts stop leaks at the source. They strengthen your pelvic floor by delivering the perfect Kegel each and every time. We know Kegels work, but 50% of women can't do them correctly. Anovo does them for you. Slip on Anovo and relax as it delivers 180 perfect Kegels in just 30 minutes. Leaks won't stand a chance. And after 12 weeks, 87% of women were leak-free. So we can do what we love without worrying. Even this. Eliminate leaks in 12 weeks. Get started at myanovo.com.
Come on down! Come on down. I've always wanted to be the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Congratulations on 50 seasons. We wish you 50 more wonderful years.
The Price is Right? We're so happy for you.
It's going to be a great year.
A new Price is Right. Weekdays on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Come Dance with Me. New series Friday, April 15th on CBS.
Hey riders, the PMC Winter Cycle is back.
And ready to make a difference in the fight against cancer.
Come be a part of this incredible event led by some of the area's top spin instructors.
It is a unique experience right inside Fenway Park.
Best of all, 100% of all rider-raised dollars go directly to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute.
The PMC Winter Cycle, Saturday, April 9th. Register today at pmc.org.
Because there's a lot riding on us.
I'm a much calmer cat, thanks to Feel Away Optimum. Let me explain. Before Feel Away Optimum, I would have scratched up this expensive sofa. And you see this wall? I would have probably peed right on it. And if there was another cat in my spot, I would have attacked. Meow! But not anymore. Thanks to Feel Away Optimum, I feel way better.
Feel Away Optimum. Enhanced calming for cats. Available at Petco, PetSmart, or Ask Your Vet.
I never thought I'd buy flooring from a service I saw on TV, but I heard great things about National Floors Direct. I saved $2,000 off my best quote and no interest for 1 year.
At National Floors Direct, we offer next-day installation on name brand carpet and hardwood floors. Call 888-400-FLOOR.
I just find that this whole thing is unreasonable.
Next, Judge Judy.
For 13 seasons, our first guest has been keeping us on the edge of our seats every Sunday as a member of the elite team of special agents on the CBS drama NCIS Los Angeles. Now she's taking her talents behind the camera as the director of one of this week's back-to-back episodes. Please welcome our good friend, Daniela Rua.
is it? Because it means a star is here.
Oh,
it means NCIS.
It's like the soundtrack to my life at this point. It's been 13 years.
Yes, it's incredible. Let's talk about this other part of your life now, because you have officially become what I am soon letting go of, and that is becoming a soccer parent.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and you have both your kids out on the field, right? Now, okay, be honest, because we have this battle in my house between my husband and me.
Okay.
Who is the parent that is the loudest out there on the sidelines?
Well, my husband coaches the girls' team, and then he's sort of an auxiliary coach for the boys' team. Like, if the coaches are working with the boys, then he's working on, like, goalkeeping and stuff. However, I am by far the loudest person.
Yeah.
Not just between my husband and I. I'm, like, the loudest person on the entire field, and there's, like, 12 games going on at once. I can't, like, I can't not. And my son doesn't love sort of super loud cheering for him, so he's like,
Oh, yeah. That's exactly.
like giving me the full side eye, like this, like, stop it. I was like, I can't.
Oh my God. I know that.
I love you.
I know that. I feel you.
And he's only 8.
I've had 13 years of that. Well, get ready.
Tell us about your little girl. Now, she's 5 years old, and she's already looking into her future. Tell everyone what she told you.
So, yeah, she's 5.5 years old. She's pretty mature for her age. And my husband and I come from, like, quite academic families. So, you know, we've talked about college before and the experience of it. And so I was putting her to bed the other day, and she was quiet for, like, 2 whole minutes and was rubbing her back. I do that every night. And I was like, I think she's asleep. And as I'm starting to creep away from her, she goes, I don't want to go to college. I was like, what? I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I was like, Daddy and I had the best time of our lives in college, and we learned, like, you get to study exactly what you choose to do, and it's so much fun. And she goes, then I want to go to art college. I go, we can do that. You know, it could be culinary arts, it could be writing arts, it could be painting. Like, art is a big, like, you can do. And she goes, okay. And I was like, okay. Sweet dreams, I guess. It was so, like, out of the blue.
Now, you have a daughter, but you also have an 8-year-old son. So let me ask you, does he ask you any deep questions? Because, you know, we kind of a little slow, us men.
Yes, but it's always at the most inappropriate time. I'm kind of like, after school, how was your day? Let's chat. And he's just like, but at bedtime, when it's like, okay, everybody's going to be quiet now. Sierra's asleep. He's like, where do we go when we die? I'm like, oh, my God, this is not the time for it. But I can't. I find it hard to give one set explanation of whatever I believe, because the world believes in different things, right? And I want them to kind of, like, make their own decisions when they're older of how they feel about death, you know, but we're very practical. So I'm like, well, I personally think this, but, you know, this is what Christianity believes in, and this is what someone else believes in, and, you know, and so we kind of diversify the belief system, you know. I don't want to, you know, whatever makes them feel comfortable, but I'm like, this is not the time.
It seems like you gave birth to 2 old souls.
Old soul, that would just say that.
I would say that,
You've been here before.
Yeah, it's definitely more mature than me most times,
Speaking of your children as sort of deep thinkers, they have, they are quite the good artists as well, and I see you brought some of their pieces.
I did. There you go.
I get it.
So my son did that in art.
I get it.
You know, I just love that sort of, it feels like it's alive. There's movement and life in those eyes. And then my daughter, like, scribbled this when she was 3.
Wow.
I was like, do you understand the meaning of what, like, the simplicity and the emotion that went into this? And she's like, me, you know, I'm 3. I don't care. I'm going to go do a cartwheel. So,
wait. You're saying her, and she signed her name at 3?
Yeah, that's amazing.
My son is still trying to figure out his name. This is
Takes us a little longer. Boys a little longer.
My dad's a good artist. I love drawing. Like, it kind of runs in the family a little bit.
So great. Those are framers right there.
They're framed in my living room. Yep.
Coming up next, Danielle is going to take us behind the scenes of this week's all-new NCIS Los Angeles. Don't go away.
Life doesn't stop for diabetes. Be ready for every moment with Glucerna. It's the #1 doctor-recommended brand that's scientifically designed to help manage your blood sugar. Live every moment. Glucerna.
If I go to sleep right now, I can get 4 hours. That's not good. What is time? Time's just a construct. Construction. There's a crack. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Hi. Aren't you tired of this? Yes. Good days start with good nights. Seems like a good time to find out about both. Why are you talking like that? Is this an ad? Are we in an ad?
Got lingering odors? Grab Febreze Small Spaces. Press firmly to activate, and Small Spaces continuously eliminates and prevents odors to freshen up any small room for up to 45 days. Febreze.
Life has stuck. Holy bird, where's the lid? Are you tired of yelling at your old pans? You know you need a new set, but the prices are so high it's obscene. Well, a kitchen full of the most durable ultra non-stick cookware is now available at the best price anywhere, and it's Granite Stone. The fast, easy way to cook gourmet family meals quick that just don't stick. No butter or oil needed. Each piece of Granite Stone cookware is pressed from a solid aluminum disc for even heat conduction and coated 3 times with our durable ultra non-stick Granite Stone finish. Granite Stone is oven rated up to 500 degrees for outstanding roasting and come with vented tempered glass lids to prevent boil over. Plus, all Granite Stone cookware is 100% dishwasher and metal utensil safe. Look, you'd expect to pay up to $500 for a professional quality cookware set. But during this special TV introduction, you can get the Granite Stone 12-piece cookware set, not for $500, $400, or even $300, but for the factory direct price of just 5 easy payments of $49.95. And for everyone who orders today, we're going to drop 1 payment. You get it all for just 4 easy payments of $49.95. As a bonus, we'll include our self-draining fry basket, stainless steel steamer insert, and the steamer rack, absolutely free. And there's even more. You'll get our 5-piece Granite Stone bakeware set, the fast, easy, ultra non-stick way to bake up your favorite desserts. Together, they're a $110 value, yours free. That's an incredible 20-piece Granite Stone set, all for just 4 easy payments of $49.95. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-960-6515. That's 1-800-960-6515, or go online to granitestoneset.com. So call 1-800-960-6515 or go to granitestoneset.com.
It's music's biggest night, hosted by Trevor Noah. Sunday, April 3rd, the Grammys, live from Las Vegas on CBS.
What in the world could I possibly get you when you've already given me a kidney?
I could use the perfect green jacket.
It's a tradition unlike any other. The Masters.
Additional sponsorship provided by...
And no matter whatever happens, I'll never not love you.
Callan and Fatima found DuPont at the Vans location, but he's not talking.
And the warrant?
Expedited, signed, sealed, and delivered. Hopefully we can find something useful inside.
Amazing. Federal agents! We have a warrant. Clear.
Clear. Wow. I mean, I'm no handsome property brother, but even I can tell there's too much going on in here.
That was an exclusive clip from NCIS Los Angeles, and we are back with its star and director. Yeah.
Wait.
Well, it was so fun watching that clip with you because you directed that episode and you were calling out the shots, saying, see his reflection, see this, boom. You're a boss now.
It was all very, very planned out. I'm a stickler for preparation. Yeah. And once I get there, like, everything is shot listed, everything is prepared, and that just allows for a little bit more flexibility. Like, maybe our camera operator will have a different idea. Our DP will be like, what if you did this? Great, let's try it. You know, providing we have time in the day. But you know, like when Deeks comes through that door and then you see him in the reflection in the bathroom, I didn't realize that was there until we got there on the day and started rehearsing. I was like, oh, you know, Steadicam, see if you can get round him and see his reflection. So little things like that, you know, add some zhuzh.
Awesome.
Just hearing you talk about it, something tells me this is not going to be the last time you will be directing.
Well, this one was the third, and we just wrapped the episode that Eric wrote and that I directed.
Oh,
I don't know when that's going to play on TV, but yeah, we partnered up on that one.
So you directed the second episode of the two-parter coming up this Sunday, but you describe it as a freight train. What is a freight train episode?
Well, I usually describe Freight Train, and by the way, Eric Olson always writes Freight Trains, although this weekend it was written by Lee Carlisle and Chad Mazzaro, two of our staff writers. And Freight Train means that there's constant rising tension. The episode, sort of like the plot keeps moving forward with a good rhythm. You know, obstacles are put in front of our characters, lots of things to sort of overcome. And it just has good rhythm to it, you know? So that's what a freight train.
I'm fascinated by the process. Can I ask, like, as you're acting in it, but you're also directing, how do you do that?
Very poorly, in my opinion. No, I haven't mastered the directing the same way that I've mastered this character on the show. So when I'm in directing mode, it's hard to flip the switch and go back to being on camera. But the good thing is that I have so many reliable eyes on me when I'm on camera that I know I can trust our first AD, I can trust our camera operators, I can trust Eric if he's in the scene with me because he's so astute. And so, yeah, so I rely on the team around me. We don't have a lot, we only have 10 hours to shoot our day. So I don't have a lot of time to like go back and watch each take to make sure it was this or that. So I trust the team. Yeah.
And it takes a lot. It takes a lot to build that trust, I hear, including perhaps some pranks on set, right? I hear when Eric Christian Olsen first made his debut on the show, you did a little something to make sure he felt really welcome. What'd you do?
I did, yeah. He had a really exhausting day. It was an episode where he had to be undercover and he was fighting LL Cool J in the ring. Like boxing or something, and he was exhausted from the choreography. I want to say he was probably also kind of sick that day. This was way before COVID. We're talking, 11 years ago. And so I was like, how can I make his day better? So I went into his trailer while he was on set, and I sewed the sleeves of his T-shirt shut and the bottom of his pants shut. And between his exhaustion and his want to go home to his wife, he I was, as he went in there and I was outside the door listening, all I heard was like stumbling around, and he's like, what? And he just couldn't figure out why his arms weren't going through his T-shirt and his legs weren't going through. He's so confused. I could hear it from outside. So, welcome to the show, Eric.
That is so fun. And you had time for that in the 10-hour day?
Yeah, I was. No. This was 12 hours. The 10 hours started during COVID. That was like that's the new process.
Yeah. Well, I can see why you're a tight-knit family there. Exactly. Daniela, you're awesome. You keep rocking it and being a girl boss. We love that. Thank you so much. Back-to-back episodes, including the one she directed of NCIS Los Angeles, air Sunday night at 8 right here on CBS. We'll be available also for streaming on Paramount+. We'll be right back.
Up next, Buffalo and Memphis square off in today's Food Face-Off. Who will take home the coveted Talk Trophy? Don't go away.
Everyone wants to be the Cadbury Bunny, because only he brings delicious Cadbury cream eggs, while others may keep trying. No bunny knows Easter better than Cadbury.
My hygienist cleans with a round head. So does my Oral-B. My hygienist personalizes my cleaning. So does my Oral-B.
Oral-B delivers the wow of a professional clean feel every day.
Lactate is 100% real milk, just without the lactose. So you can enjoy it even if you're sensitive to dairy. So anyone who says Lactate isn't real milk is also saying Mabel here isn't a real cow. And she really hates that.
Be ready for whatever life throws your way. Dial Skin Smart Formula balances moisturizing conditioners and gentle cleansers, leaving a fresh scent and clean, soft skin. Dial. Count on clean.
Hi, I'm Caleb, and this is my story. I was born with osteogenesis imperfecta, or brittle bone disease. I have broken my bones almost 200 times, and I have had 11 surgeries. But I didn't let that stop me. I love to bike ride, climb, race, and I'm learning how to stand and walk. But I can only do all of this because of generous people like you and Shriners Hospitals for Children.
Because of people like you, Shriners Hospitals for Children has helped more than 1.3 million kids just like me, regardless of their family's ability to pay.
Shriners Hospitals for Children is only able to provide this world-class, life-changing medical care because of the generous gifts of people just like you.
Because of you, I can ride my bike. I can play basketball.
Because of people like you, I can run.
I can smile.
Will you send your love to the rescue today?
When you go to loveshriners.org right now and give just 63 cents a day, you're helping kids just like me.
Like me. Like me.
When you give today, we'll send you this adorable Love to the Rescue blanket as a thank you and a reminder of the love you gave to a kid just like me.
Your gift, no matter how small, can help a child today.
This is your moment to make a difference.
When you pick up your phone, know you have it right there. And call to give. You're helping kids like me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Please call or go online now. If operators are busy, please call again or give right away at loveshriners.org.
Your gift makes a difference. Thank you for giving.
A new episode of The Neighborhood, Monday, 8/7 Central on CBS.
I'm better at bowling than anything I've ever done. Now's the time to take my shot.
You were born to bowl.
Why can't we be the family who wins?
We're back for another round of our Food Face-Off competition series. It has never been more important to support your local restaurants and eateries. And we've been hearing that our viewers have really been supporting the ones that we've been featuring right here on this series. So that makes us so happy. Keep on doing that. Thank you. All right, let's get ready because we have probably two of the best in the business for you today. Today's competition is a battle of the birds as Buffalo takes on Memphis to see whose wings take our taste buds to new heights. Here representing the Nickel City is the owner of Duff's Famous Wings in Buffalo, New York, Joe Duff. And representing the home of the Blues is the owner of Central Barbecue in Memphis, Tennessee. It is Craig Blondin. So who will take home our coveted Talk Trophy? Will it be the classic Buffalo wing or will it be Memphis's smoked version? This is a tough one, guys. It's going to be a tight battle. Joe and Craig, in a moment, we're going to see who we're going to be trying your wings and choosing a winner. That means your city's reputation is on the line. Okay. How are you feeling about this, Joe?
Feeling great. I'm really excited to be here. Can't wait to serve you some authentic buffalo wings, a little taste of buffalo. And as far as the competition goes, I know Craig's got some amazing spiced wings over there, so it's probably going to be a fierce one, but a fun one.
Wow. Love it. Love the confidence. All right, Craig, how about you? What are you feeling about Joe and his wings?
First of all, I'd like to thank him and his family for putting the wings on the map and allowing me to be here today.
Yes. Very nice. Very diplomatic. Exactly.
Love. Joe, it seems that the restaurant has been in your family for 3 generations, you know, and your father is the reason why wings was on the menu. As a brother, we want to say thank you. Where's your daddy at? Daddy, thank you.
Where are you?
I think I'll speak for all the brothers, man. We love them.
Hey, hang on.
So tell us the family secret why you put them on the menu.
Well, we're family owned and operated, been that way since 1946. My grandmother started the place a little bit after World War II. Then in the 60s, wings became a thing. My dad tried them for the first time. The menu was built around foods that he loved to eat, so it was a no-brainer. add him to the menu. Did him his way, which is a little bit saucier, a little bit spicier. I didn't try to kill you guys with the heat today, but still wanted, you know, you get a little flavor.
But Craig, you founded Central Barbecue thanks in part to your love of soccer. What's the connection there?
All right, the connection, there were a group of us that played soccer, and we also were on different competitive cooking teams, because in Tennessee, that's what everybody does, cooks barbecue. So we decided to come together, form a barbecue team. We had 2 members of our soccer team that were from Holland, so we entered as a Dutch international team, and then took it from there. We opened our restaurant in 2002 and brought competitive style barbecue to the public, which had never been done before. So what that means is what I serve in the restaurant is what I would serve to a judge in a cooking competition.
Right.
Same profile.
Incredible.
All right. Let's get to some wings. You can't say wings without saying buffalo. Please tell us some of Duff's secrets in creating these.
Well, I'd say the reason why we're kind of famous, number one, is we've been doing this for a really, really, really long time. We've been doing it well. Number 2 is just the quality at the restaurant. 7 days a week, we get fresh, never frozen wings shipped in. And then number 3, it's got to be our sauce and our house-made blue cheese. This is my grandmother's recipe. It's like 100 years old. It is absolutely delicious.
Amazing.
If you're a ranch person, you have to try to dip the wings. The wings need to be dipped in the blue cheese.
Joe, show us how they're prepared.
So what we've got here, we got some pre-cooked wings, and at Duff's, we're never putting cold sauce on hot wings. That's just a total no-no. And as you're probably going to see here, at least it was just a second ago, you're going to get a lot of steam. You can see there's some steam coming out of this pot. And when you come to Duff's, what you're going to find is that when the wings come to you, you're going to get a nice plume of steam, like 6 feet high coming off of these. You can see the pot already. And, like I said, these are a little bit spicier than the ones I gave you guys, but these are looking
We're all giving them a
great.
try. Earthquake, go ahead, dig in there.
Craig, tell me what makes your wings so special?
Well, our wings are special because, first of all, I'm going to marinate them in a hot sauce for 24 to 48 hours. And we smoke them for a couple of hours, flash chill them, then we fry them back and season them with an array of seasonings. This is our sweet honey gold. We have a traditional buffalo style. We do sweet heat, which is the same honey gold with habanero and Chinese red pepper infused in it. And the one I'm serving y'all today is my favorite, which is the Caribbean jerk seasoning.
Ooh, I
you're
see
getting
all that seasoning.
a good jerk wing.
Look at that. You can see all the seasoning and the herbs and spices.
And you give us the whole wing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let the Lord use you.
Yes, that's right. None of those mini wings.
Look at it.
The whole wing.
Oh my
Look at
God.
it right there.
Wow. All right, give it a try, everybody.
You're doing God's work.
These are amazing. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a tough decision. We might just have to wing it. When we come right back, we're going to reveal the winner of the Talk Food Face-Off.
That's the great thing about the talk. You're getting a number of perspectives, and they're all going to be interesting.
We hit the bike trails every weekend.
Shingles doesn't care.
I grow all my own vegetables.
Shingles doesn't care.
We've still got the best moves you've ever seen.
Good for you, but Shingles doesn't care. Because 1 in 3 people will get shingles. You need protection. But no matter how healthy you feel, your immune system declines as you age, increasing your risk for getting shingles. So what can protect you? Shingrix protects. You can protect yourself from shingles with a vaccine proven to be over 90% effective. Shingrix is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years and older. Shingrix does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients or to a previous dose. An increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome was observed after getting Shingrix. Fainting can also happen. The most common side effects are pain, redness and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, tiredness, headache, shivering, fever, and upset stomach. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Shingrix. Shingles doesn't care, but you should.
Unleash the freshness. Still fresh. In our scent booster.
Galapagos.
I'm a much calmer cat, thanks to Feel Away Optimum. Let me explain. Before Feel Away Optimum, I would have scratched up this expensive sofa. And you see this wall? I would have probably peed right on it. And if there was another cat in my spot, I would have attacked. Meow! But not anymore. Thanks to Feel Away Optimum, I feel way better.
Feel Away Optimum. Enhanced calming for cats. Available at Petco, PetSmart, or Ask Your Vet.
Most bladder leak pads were similar, until Always Discreet invented a pad that protects differently, with 2 rapid dry layers for strong protection that's always discreet. Question your protection. Try Always Discreet.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose, provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Wipes, wipes, wipes. Why the waste? Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water with reusable EcoPad. Micelles work like a magnet. Now leave less mascara residue than the leading wipes. With no wipe waste. Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water and reusable EcoPad by Garnier, naturally.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol coats and soothes your stomach for fast relief. And get the same fast relief in a delightful chew with Pepto-Bismol Chews.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Hello, you beautiful people.
Weeknights on CBS.
This is a day you're going to remember fondly.
A new NCIS LA, Sunday on CBS.
That was the most delicious commercial break ever, but we're back. We're about to declare the winner of the Talks Food Face-Off. The feathers were flying as we consulted amongst ourselves, and the wings preferred by the most hosts will go home with this trophy to be displayed with pride in your restaurant. I will reveal the winner in just a moment. First, though, let's get everyone's thoughts on the wings from both cities. And Jerry, let's start with you today. Give us your thoughts.
Listen, we're big fans of wings in our house. I have to say, Craig, the wings from Central Barbecue, if anyone's in Memphis, they should go to Central Barbecue. So tender, so moist. But I got to say, Duff, your wings were pretty incredible.
Wow. Okay.
Well, first I got to recuse myself because I'm from Arkansas, so Memphis is very special to me. And the dry rub and the smokiness, the smoking the wings, very, very delicious. I could not decide. And I've been to Duff's when we worked comedy in Buffalo. We was over here doing the chicken dance with black people. We were doing the chicken dance. It was good, wasn't it?
Because you know chicken go deep with us.
You so
I'm going to tell you, I mean, Buffalo, come on, man. Outstanding. All I need is a football game right now and a bear. I swear I'll be. Get your hand out of there.
What in the world? He left nothing. Look at the bones. Look at the bones.
Women always take what you take your chicken.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the wing. Memphis, thank you for giving the brother the whole wing. You know what I'm saying? The whole wing.
I love it.
You got to understand this rub and this deep, whatever he did to it. Are you married? Okay.
Let me get that recipe for you.
I want both of y'all. Let me tell you, these are the best wings I've ever had. This is something different I've never had. It just, you can tell that it's marinated for so long. This right here, this is a real buffalo. Well, just tell your wives I'm coming over. I'm going to come. I'm going to live with y'all. There is something.
Listen, it was so hard to pick a winner on this one. I mean, they're both winners. They're very different styles. Buffalo, we know it's a traditional buffalo wing. The sauce, I could just lick my fingers all day. It was so delicious. And Central Barbecue, what you're doing there, Craig, with the spices and the Jamaican herbs, I just loved that so much. It has been decided the winner of this edition of the Talks Food Face-Off is Buffalo. Joe from Just Famous Wings, you're taking home the prize. Thank you both so much for being here, Craig. It was so delicious. Thanks for sharing the delicious food with us. Earthquake and Kim, thank you both for being so much fun to hang with. Be sure to check out Earthquake's 20-city legendary comedy tour when it kicks off in Chicago on July 16th, and you can see Kim at the Cleveland Improv April 1st and 2nd. Tune in next week, though, to see what we're talking about right here on The Talk.
CBS News, 60 Minutes, Sunday on CBS.
You get in your daughter's face and say, shut your mouth. Why are you not protecting your children?
Next, Dr. Phil.
Today at 3 on WBZ Channel 4.
Be ready for all of spring's changes. Count on Eric, Sarah, Zach, and Jacob. The Stormwatch Weather Team on WBZ News.
Many times when people are injured at a place of business, they don't realize they may have a case. The fact is, injuries should not happen. And most of the time when someone is injured, someone is at fault. Maybe the store manager installed a cheap, slippery floor, or there wasn't proper security. After an injury at a hotel, restaurant, store, or any place of business, it's so important to call us. Time matters, size matters. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Ready for this catch-22? The mental health struggles you want to work on are the same reasons you're putting off therapy. You're stuck. Sondermind makes it easy to team up with the right therapist and turn stuckness into strength.
I'm Michael Kelly with Kelly & Associates Injury Lawyers, and we know how a car accident can turn your life upside down. You're in pain, and the bills, they never stop coming. And that's when you turn here. 1-800-LAW-GUYS, 1-800-LAWGUYS.com.
Today on Dr. Phil.
Were you planning on marrying somebody else?
I don't keep memories that long.